Coming up next to the stage, we got Vai Shakoor.
Someone asked me what my religion is. Or better yet, is my religion actually mine? I've often contemplated the cross buried in my family's tree. I've consulted the magic in my family's shadow, our culture hidden in a dedication to the church. My response? Typically being something of flustered smiles and forced giggles. Never feeling comfortable with the judgment hanging over the question. See, I've learned to be cryptic or even evasive depending on who's asking. Learn to decipher the penalty in one's eyes, the verdict twisting from preconceived notions in their minds. As I struggle to push the truth out into an audible response, my tongue transforms into a pillar of salt, with shame pouring from my sweat glands. Scared my energy might emit what I won't emit, like how I'm less gospel song and more protection mantra. Less frankincense and myrrh and more Palo Santo and sage. How I'm less cross necklaces and more Ankh earrings. Less 10 commandments and more 7 principles. Less communion wine and more palm libations. How I will sit and meditate for hours, only to pray the next. Confronted with the belief that God didn't create me to be this way. That spirituality is the devil's work. But my God be found past the boundaries of church walls, bent kneed and pewed, seen too much corruption, little girls shamed into submission of something they don't understand, explained that is the only way. Forgiving all but the forgivable, that their trauma is punishment for not believing enough, and if you find reason to hate your life, then maybe you didn't deserve it anyways. God found me hiding in wounds from someone else's vengeance, gave me solace amidst the chaos where angels and ancestors coexist, taught me to read messages and listen through the silence, said that being prophet don't be different than channeling through cards, said I be built for this, that I be made to push through. Carrying everyone's sorrow hasn't been too much for me to bear, but I was never properly equipped for the empathy and pain flowing through me. So I prayed he would lift this weight. And instead, he replaced my vertebrae with crystals, placed chakras through my body, encased my heart with jade, and enhanced my vocal cords with sodalite, fixed my crown to remind me that I be put here for a purpose. I've learned to create a guideline for myself. 1. When asked what your religion is, strive not to make the inquisitor comfortable in their own interrogation. Rather, stand firm in your evidence too. When told it be demonic, fight the urge to hold a mirror to their own actions. Rather, ask them if they are aware that their practices stem from hoodoo, that the tongues they speak in be the same ones our ancestors do. They be baptized in the same water, and the God that they worship is the same one that allowed him to heal us. 3. When asked, will I teach my daughter this savageness? Inform them that the world will teach her that enough. And I rather play protector than persecutor. When she asks me, I will not force feed the Bible down her throat. I will make sure she could taste more than just the scripture on her page. I will let her know that she has a choice, that she can hold both in her hands if she so chooses. I'm still learning to be comfortable in myself. Still learning to trust the choice that God gave me, and sometimes I find it hard not to revert back, to accept the punishment that some would wish to give me, and sometimes I worry that praying isn't enough. That is, till I feel the magic flowing through me. Dance in the rhythm of the spirit and know that God be with me.